All right, welcome. It is morning parade time. We have our usual cast of characters out, the goats who act like they haven't been fed in about 6 weeks. And maybe you'll believe them. All the dogs, right? We have, oh, I'll leave Hugo for a moment. He's having a constitutional this morning. We've got Tonka the farm dog. He's our true farm dog. He's still in training. He's still young. He's still a puppy. And unfortunately, we did lose our other farm dog, our Australian Shepherd, before she had a chance to teach him. That was unfortunate on our part. We have Sophie, the miniature dachshund, who is also having a morning constitutional. Bailey, who's marking everything as always. He's a Shih Tzu that I inherited. And there's the Hugie Boogie. So listen, if you're new here, this is a completely unscripted, unedited, fully you get what you get kind of channel. And I really am glad that you're here. This is the morning bird parade for our big flock. A lot of you joined taking a look at our little flock, our grow out pen. This is where they come after they grow up. And they have full-size coop that's bigger than the house. They have a pond. They have all the space in the world. So, like I said, you get what you get. I don't always do morning parades because they're loud sometimes, but they are a lot of fun to watch everybody just kind of pile out. And again, all of the breeds that we work with here are on the Livestock Conservancy list. So we have Royal Palm turkeys, we have Bantam Cochin chickens, we have Sebastopol geese and magpie ducks, and one single guinea fowl, which you can do a search if you want to see the story of the guinea fowl and how he became a single. And at this point, at a year old, I'm positive it's a he because we did not get a single guinea egg this year. Not that it would have been fertile anyway, it just would have confirmed that I was calling it a she for a year, and it's definitely a he. In the pond, which is a natural pond, our pond has fish in it, but the fish are fish that have shown up either on bird legs or dropped by a bird. They're not fed by anything. I don't have any creeks or rivers that are feeding this pond. It's an underwater table that's feeding it, or underground table, I should say. So, we don't get the same level of influx of water life that I did on my first farm 1.0. And there's, again, a whole series video of that if you want to see it. However, we do get a ton of frogs and toads. And we've been on tadpole search for a little while now. We did manage to spot one tadpole and a whole flotilla of eggs not too long ago. But I haven't seen another tadpole since. This is sort of my viewing hole. It's shallow. We've put a couple of concrete pylons in there, which gives it a white background for us to look out onto. Someone suggested a polarizing lens. Brilliant, brilliant idea. I do plan on, well, not plan. I already did investigate that as an option. But right now, I'd rather put the money into food, water, and things for the animals. Now, you may have noticed that the area has changed a bit. The deadfall and the trees and the sticks and things that have been here for quite a long time are cleaned up. So we're now back to sort of natural grass. Things have been mowed and trimmed a bit in preparation for fall. We still have left deadfall here for the birds. And since you guys, I've been talking about the fact that this deadfall from our tree that got destroyed in the storm, again, my poor little sycamore. the whole top fell down. And so that's what all of this is from. It's still on our fence line. One of these days we'll get that fixed. So we had all of the deadfall here for several weeks, almost a couple of months actually. And what you'll see is it's gone now, but it's not gone for good. We just moved it. We relocated it under the tree line. We've kind of consolidated the two piles. So they still have their enrichment. They still have their place to dig and to get bugs. It's just a little bit more convenient for us to help maintain. Unfortunately, we did not find, surprisingly, any eggs in there. And I'm shocked about that. I really expected to pull those dead, all these branches up off the ground where they were laying and find eggs in them. We didn't. So this is kind of a nice compromise. Keeps the enrichment going. The ducks, the chickens, everybody can climb in it still and pick through it, but we can maintain around the pond a little bit easier now. I can do a little bit more navigation around the pond. But I really am shocked that I didn't find a single egg in there. So weird. So that is, quite simply, the morning routine. These guys have all of their food in the coop. Their water is, of course, here. And it is naturally fed, and it's got, all the yummies that they could possibly want in there, and they love it. As far as anything else, they forage all day long. And they will continue to forage through until it's snow covered. And then once it's snow covered and ice covered, then they're not foraging anymore. But just for those that are new, this coop has food in it at all times on both sides. The shorter side, the one that's to the right, is for what I call my dry birds, right? Chickens and turkeys. The longer side, the one that's to the left, is for what I call my wet birds, my ducks, my geese. They sometimes cross barriers and decide to have sleepovers, but for the most part, they know which side they belong on. And then, of course, we have the tack in the middle. So their food stays in there, and that is to help keep it out of the purview of the wild birds. If we had it out and loose, right, we would just have a pile of wild birds devouring it. And there's no point in that. I try and add some feeders around the farm for the wild birds, but I keep them away from this area. That way, I can't eliminate it entirely, but it reduces the amount of wild birds that come in for a visit. We haven't seen our Canada, I always do that wrong, our Canada goose come back yet, so they have not started prepping for fall. They come visit in the spring as they're coming in from migration, and then they take off and nest and, raise their babies, and I don't see them all summer. And then before they leave for fall, there's usually a pair that stops by here and takes a break. And my birds, they completely allow it. We don't have any true domestic arguments or anything. My boys here, they just follow me around like giant puppies. But that's the larger bird flock. And again, if you are new here, my grow out pen, where you probably found me, is not the permanent housing. It is indeed just that. It's a grow out pen. It's for our babies to grow up safely and secure from predators. And then they move out here unless they're going to new homes, in which case they go to new homes. The group you've seen are for me. And so they're staying here, and they will join my chicken flock that lives out here quite contentedly. They can get to the water, they have food, all the things. So if you're not new here, thanks for hanging through this video. If you are new here, really welcome to the community. I love it. Keep the comments coming. Tell me what you want to see. Know that nothing here is ever edited. Well, that's not true either, because every once in a while I try and throw an extra video on the end, but that's the extent of my editing skills. There's no filters, there's no cuts. You get what you get, including a bunch of turkey gobbles. All right, boys, what do you think? Are you going to talk? Say bye for now? Okay, that was one of you. Good job. All right, let me go feed the barn before. Oh, there we go. Let me go feed the barn before the goats convince you that they haven't been fed since last Christmas. And I will talk to you the next one. Bye for now.